Hey guys, it's Small Town Needleworks. I'm Kim.
I'm Jade.
And this is Floss Tube number 67. We're very excited today. So stay tuned to the end because we have some exciting news to share with you guys. And I am making the camera shake because I just hit the table.
It's fine.
Let me just get off of the table altogether. Because apparently that's like touching it.
No, you just, probably because you moved it. Let's move this back a little here. I don't know.
I don't intentionally move it. It just gets knocked around from time
We'll
to time. Dad vacuumed. He might have hit it with a vacuum.
We're good. We're good. Anywho. We've got exciting news. We've got some good stitching.
Mm-hmm.
A
new pattern release.
Another sneak peek.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we got some Happy Mail. So
we did.
We're going to do that first.
Yep. Let's do our Happy Meal. Do you have anything exciting going on over the week? We didn't talk about that.
Other than getting no sleep or terrible sleep. We've been having the worst time trying to go to sleep here this whole week. And if I yawn more today than I usually do, it's because I got not really good rest last night. My back is killing me. I fell asleep and then it was like after 3, I fell asleep and then like an hour and a half later, my dog was like dolphin diving off the bed with his cluckety nails because he needs his nails clipped really bad, and was like back and forth and like just diving off onto the hardwood floor and like making so much noise and woke me up. And then from that point I was up till 6:30, 6:45. I don't know. It was, yeah. And then I didn't actually get up till like after 12 or 1 or something like that. But it was, yeah. So sorry if I yawn more. That is why. Because I didn't get really good rest.
Why are you looking?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Pulling over
Somebody,
in your yard.
Somebody just pulled in sort of into the front yard on their 4-wheeler.
Anyways, we got several patterns. Happy Mail from Melinda. Is that Lamar? Lamont?
I have no idea.
I think it's supposed to be an R.
Melinda, you know who you are.
Yeah. Well, she sent us.
I think it's Lamar, but if it's not, we're sorry.
We're terrible at reading cursive, apparently.
But she sent us some patterns.
Really pretty handwriting, though. You have really pretty handwriting.
Yeah, and a cute little sweet card.
This is card. Card.
That's the envelope.
Yeah. Really cute.
Look how cute.
It's really cute.
Oh, it's Lori Holt.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
I thought it
looked.
Or Be in My Bonnet. Isn't that Lori Holt?
It's So Emma.
It's So Emma. I guess Be in My Bonnet. I'm confused. I thought Be in My Bonnet was Lori Holt.
I have no idea.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, it's a Be in My Bonnet. It's So Emma. Published by It's So Emma. I get confused. Either way, that's very cute.
Yeah. So she sent us some patterns. We got the Primrose Cottage Stitches.
Oh, there's another one on the back.
Oh.
So that's 2 patterns.
Okay, so this is, yeah. What is?
Make sure it's just...
Hold on. Let me look.
Hold, please.
I didn't even realize. I think they're just because it's the cards. Yeah. Oh, well, we got 2 there we can do.
Yep.
So we got Primrose Cottage Stitches Summer House.
Very cute.
And then Primrose Cottage Stitches Welcome Winter.
Also cute.
And then, trying to make sure we got the Carrot Cake by Stitching with the Housewives.
Very cute as well. Even though I don't eat carrot cake. I don't want vegetables in my dessert.
Hen and Chicks, designed by Brenda
Gervais. Aren't you glad I know? I heard these people
sounds
before.
like your bias.
I could tell by the look on her face. She was like, I don't know how to say this woman's last name.
Yeah. So we got those Happy Mail. We're always glad to get little Happy Meals. But most of these, probably, I don't know. We haven't decided, but
yeah, we haven't decided, but probably
future giveaways.
Future giveaways.
Because today was my first day seeing them. Throw these
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yep. All right.
Ordered some ribbon, but it didn't come yet.
Was it not supposed to be here today?
Yeah, I thought it was, but Dad looked at it wrong.
Oh.
So, but we'll show that next week. Should be here sometime.
Is that the only thing we ordered?
The stands.
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
And sticky board.
Oh, yeah. All stuff we need, but we'll talk about that later.
Yes. I will say something we didn't write down that we need to say is a huge, huge, huge thank you again to everybody that's going out there and purchasing patterns from Etsy and other things from our Etsy shop. We appreciate it more than you'll ever know.
Every time we think we're like slowed down or finished, there's another notification or a cha-ching. I have my volume off most of the time, but there's a notification or a cha-ching. Mom sends me these little emojis and stuff, and she gets real excited. I get really excited, but it's funny.
And I get emotional.
Yeah.
I've gotten emotional a few times. I'm just blown away that there's people out there that just want to stitch our stuff.
Yeah.
So thank you so very much for that. Also welcome to we'll do that in just 1 second. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate each and every one of you that keeps coming back. And we'll move on to our stitching. How many you have?
I have 3. It's the same 3 I had last week.
Okay. I have a few more.
5.
Yeah. I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek of April, A Year in the Hoop. Now, I don't know if you can tell anything about it, but that's okay. It's supposed to be a sneak peek. Do it on that so it won't show through. But there's a sneak peek. And that's April, A Year in the Hoop, already in the works. I am done with St. Patrick's Day in a Small Town. And I'm going to show you a little sneak peek. She's laughing because of the way I'm folding it up. But I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of it because it's done. I just have to fully finish it. Next week, St. Patrick's Day in a Small Town and March, A Year in the Hoop will be released. So, by next video. Yeah. So, there's your sneak peek. And you'll see the whole thing come next week. Along with March, A Year in the Hoop. Which I'm still working on, but I don't have much left.
I was looking for it, but I didn't see it. So, my first WIP is the May Deer Cross Stitch Rainbow Dog. Let's see.
Those are bright colors, aren't they?
Yeah. That's how that painting is that I have.
That's true.
So, this is an 11 count stamped for those of you who haven't seen it before. But I did, there's like a second shade of pink or like burgundy in here. I did that around the eye. And then I did the orange. I think I did the orange down here. And this orange right here. It's really hard to tell, so I'll show the back. But yeah. This fabric is really stiff, but I can't do anything about it because if I wet it, then the pattern, the stamp part goes away.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good.
But
don't ever get caught in the rain or anything with a pattern like that.
Well, it takes a while. I don't think one drop would really. But if I wanted to like wet it and like work it, I think it would mess it up.
Cute.
Yep. Just moving along slowly but surely. This is just one of those that I wanted, so I'm just taking my jolly old time on it.
Almost tricked me again. Alright, I've been working on this one for several weeks. This is a Calendar Crates February by Stitching with Housewives. I already completed that one. I need to fully finish that. But I got a lot done on it this week. All these little hitchhikers. But there's what I have done so far. And yes, mistakes were made on this thing going around through here. I missed a few stitches.
This side.
Yep, which is on this side. I missed a few stitches right here. So it's not quite even, but it's even enough for me.
Yeah. I like how it looks
Oh,
like
it's
a
on this
barn
side.
topper.
Yeah, this side. Yeah, that's right.
good.
It's flipped around. I got me confused again.
It looks like a barn
I know, I
topper.
almost want to leave it like that. All that's left on top is roses. And flowers.
I would
Or,
totally
I mean-
leave it like that.
I might.
It looks
I might
like a
leave it
barn.
Like that.
The top of a barn.
I have to finish this other jar over here. And I have to put the red in here. In this part.
Oh, once you put the red in there, it'll definitely look like a barn. Oh, that's cool.
So, I don't know. You'll see if I change my mind or if I leave it like that. But I think it's cool too. Jade's pointed out that it looks like a barn. It's really cute.
And she likes farmhousey stuff.
Oh, well, that I do.
So, my second WIP is. Were you? It's from the Creepy Cross Stitch book.
Aw.
And it is. Let me find the page. Should mark it, but I never do. The Mid-Century Haunted. So that's what it will look like. I can't really see here.
I love that. It's so different.
All of the patterns, if you like Creepy Cross Stitch, 100% get this book. I got it as a Christmas present, so I'm not real sure where you can get it. Probably Amazon. I would just pay attention. This is the picture. This is where the dimensions are and the explanation, and then I'll show a quick flash. This is where the pattern is, right? That you can like copy and stuff. But the next pattern's dimensions and stuff are right there. So just be careful and, you know, pay attention. Because I didn't. And then
Or
I
you
had the wrong
can
fabric. And
Cut the wrong fabric. Or cut the wrong size fabric.
and, yeah, it was a mess. Anyways, I love it. It's super cute, all the patterns. I'll probably do them all eventually. This is...
It is really cute. She added another kitty.
Yeah. The yarn ball. And the start of the rug.
Yeah. I wish it would show up on the camera, the her cats. They're black, but she
kinda
used the
see-
black sparkly.
It's C310, so it has like the sparkle in it. The like blue
really cute.
sparkle. Kind of see it there. But yeah, I'm excited about it. It's actually turning out really good. I've already made mistakes and had to take some out. And yeah, the biggest part is almost done. I got the couch and the rug are like the biggest part of the whole pattern. So yeah.
Yeah, but the other parts will go quick, other than you have to change
Yeah, but it's really
so
not,
much.
It's really not that bad.
Yeah. So I started another Stitching with Housewives pattern. Roses Are Red, back up the truck. I'm using some different floss because I didn't have everything that was called for here, so I just went with what I had.
She also was making modifications.
Yeah, I made
to
a few changes to it.
What do you do?
I want to tell them the colors I changed to.
Oh,
I used the right green, which is 4-leaf clover. And then it called for Really Tilly. And I just had the Tropical Paradise. I'm going to lay them all on here. And then for the red, it was supposed to be Licorice Red. And I didn't have that. So I'm going with Hollyberry. And then it was supposed to be 12 grain, but I'm using Bamboo for the white. And then I have the Bacon Tin. But those are the colors that I'm using for it. So I changed.
do you have one more of the holly berries?
Oh, and there's this. Where's the thing? And this. It's Spun Sugar. Where am I going with it?
Right. Sponge sugar.
This is Spun Sugar by Classic Colorworks, and it was supposed to be Carrie Berry. So my pink is a lighter pink.
So is this the same? The holly berry? Is it holly berry in there? In your floss thing?
This?
Yeah.
I don't, yes. What do you, yeah.
I'm asking because the pattern says you need 2 of them.
Yes,
and I was
it
just making
is.
sure you had 2 of them.
Yeah, that's why I went with it. I had a Licorice Red, but I didn't have 2.
Oh.
So that's why I went with the Holly Berry. But that's what I'm changing it to. There's the picture again, and then I'll show you what I have done so far. Hey, that's better than nothing. So when I kept looking at the pattern, kept looking at the pattern, I was like, I don't know what I want to do. And if you notice, the truck is not centered, which is fine. I mean, I don't center all my stuff either. But
It's fine if you don't have any sort of form
of OCD. But I really wanted the truck centered because there's nothing really else over here that matters really other than the flowers, and the flowers can be adjusted. So I just moved the truck over to the center of the pattern and started from there. So this is what I have done so far. I have most of the truck and then one of the flowers on the outside, and I've got to decide exactly where I'm going from here. But as you can see, my truck is a lighter pink. Hopefully you can see the pink. But I like it. I think it's very cute. But I put it right in the center.
I may have figured out why it was off center. The capital R, the tire. Because if you put it in the middle.
Yeah, but if you raise it up or
I mean,
put
if you
Roses
raised
Are
it
Red
up,
down a little.
Yeah, raised it up or lowered it, but that's probably why.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I don't even know. I can't decide because I have the small that says Roses Are Red from the other pattern. I'm not sure that I want the words Roses Are Red on the big pattern. So I'm dabbling with the idea of just doing the truck with some of the roses around it. Not sure yet. We'll see what I decide. But for now, I got the truck and the truck's in the middle. So I got to work around it somehow.
I told her, I think, wait,
But ain't it cute though?
Give it
Oh,
here.
my bad. I didn't know you was going to show something.
I told her what she could do is take this flower and like mirror it.
And I would, however, the leaf goes into the truck and I've already stitched over there and I'm not willing to take that out.
I wouldn't take it out. I'd stitch right over it. I've done it 100 times. I would just flip it and put a rose right there. Leaf in the truck and all.
It almost looks like mirrors for the truck, doesn't it?
Yeah. I would do it. I mean, I don't see why not. And it's green, so the green will go over the pink and cover it just fine. Trust me. I know all too well.
We'll see.
Especially on these counted, or not counted, the stamped cross stitches. Yeah.
But it's very
I realize
cute.
I've done one stitch of the wrong color or something, and then I just go right over it.
Oh, I'm just going to stick it over there now.
Yeah, that's what you
Hey, you're lucky they're in, most of them are in, I was going to say they're all in, most of them are in project bags. Usually they're not even in a project bag.
I have this one a little folded up, so I'll have to deal with it, but it's not a whole lot. So my next one is just my type. I'm doing a Sal with Courtney Alma. And we're on
God, that's a lot of stitching.
technically week 4. Yes, technically week 4. I just did a post about it on Instagram last night and I can't even remember.
It is so cute, but it is a lot of stitching.
Indeed, it is. But we're both moving along pretty well, so I've already got the bottom done. It's hard to see on this in the camera, but I've got the arrow. It comes down to the peak and then goes up through here. There's 2 hearts here. And then this was week 3. And then week 4 is this like corner, I guess you'd say, the 2 hearts. There's a bird and a heart, and then it comes to a peak of the heart right here.
I like it. It is a lot.
But for the most part, because there's not a whole lot of, this was the hardest part of the typewriter, but there's not a lot of changing.
Just
like
fill in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like
Mindless.
And yes, there are mistakes on this.
And the colors are really cute too.
And thank you to the person who sent this. You know who you are. I love
Very
it.
cute. Very cute. Is this our last one?
Yes.
And my last and final is our new pattern release. I think it's adorable. And last week I led to it meaning something to me. It's something that my husband says to me. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to make that a stitch and put it on my Valentine's tree. And anyway, the name of the pattern is called Love You More. But it says, I love you more today than I did yesterday.
It's really cute.
And I think it's adorable.
You can't hardly see it in this light, but there's
little flowers and
There we go.
like a border line on the bottom.
it's green and pink.
Again, it's the same colors as February, A Year in the Hoop, and Love Always. But anyway, I love it. I think it turned out really cute.
And it goes on the tree.
Yes, and it's going on the tree. And if you're interested in purchasing it, it'll be in our Esty shop when you see this video, probably before then, because Jade's good and she usually puts it up on Thursday nights.
I do it that way so that I can put the link in the video.
Yep. And if you haven't followed us on our Etsy shop, and Instagram, you should do so, because our videos don't come out until Friday, and she usually puts the pattern up on Thursday, so you'd have a heads up and you could get it a day early.
It's usually later, because I have to do, I mean, it doesn't take me very long to do it anymore, but I have to do all the logistics, I guess you could say. And then I wait until I have the video ready to like submit to YouTube to schedule or whatever. So it's usually later in the evening on Thursdays, but most of the time it's there.
Right. So I'm excited about it. I love it. And my tree needed a few more.
She still hasn't put her crochet hearts
I haven't.
up.
I thought about it and then totally got sidetracked and forgot
until she
again.
sat down right here and was like,
I was like, I didn't put my crochet hearts on the tree. Maybe by Valentine's Day I'll have them on there and be ready to take them down. But anyway, it's cute. And that's our pattern for this week. And then don't forget, next week we have 2 patterns coming out. One is St. Patrick's Day in a Small Town series, and the other is March, a Year in the Hoop.
It's a mouthful.
I know. I'm trying to.
So we've got some topics to talk about, I guess you could say. First, we wanted to thank you.
Thanks again for Amanda for
the chapstick.
sending us this chapstick stick. I put it to use these past few weeks because the weather has been so dry.
But it's rained all the time.
Yeah, but it's been just,
it's weird.
yeah.
We wanted to say thank you to Sara Stitches. She gave us a shout out on her YouTube.
Yes.
So thank you to Sara Stitches.
And if you guys don't follow her, please go check her YouTube out.
I'll be putting hers down below as well.
Very sweet lady.
And then
Also, Artie from the Vintage Stitcher shouted us out, and we appreciate that so much. And I'm sure
because
probably most of you all know, I'm getting there.
in lieu of
Most of you all already probably follow Artie, the Vintage Stitcher. But if you don't, make sure you go check her out because she's great. She does finishing even for people. Like, you can send her stuff and have her do your finishes. She's amazing. But
they're sitting on the edge of their seats.
I know. But our big announcement is Artie from the Vintage Stitcher is having a retreat May the 4th through the 7th of this year. And we signed up. And not only did we sign up to go to the retreat, but we're going to have a trunk show with all of our patterns that we got so far. So we're super, super excited.
We're super stressed about it. Don't let
I'm not. The most that I'm stressed about is that it's 12 and a half hours away and we're driving.
I mean, if we make, enough money between now and then.
Yeah, if we make enough money between now and then, we might get a plane ticket, but
we're going to fly. But we can't fly right into where it is. So the details, we were also going to announce it too.
yes.
The details are May the 4th through the 7th at the Pine Mountain Ski Lodge in Iron Mountain, Michigan.
Mm-hmm. It's in the Upper Peninsula, she says over and over on her YouTube.
So, Wisconsin, and then, it's this little part of Michigan. And
that,
there's,
sticks into
one
the
airport in that town, I guess, or in that part of Michigan, and it was, $1,500 to get a ticket into there. And I was like... So, if we did fly, we would still have about a 2-hour drive, from either direction, but they did say something about having some shuttles to and from, because
that may be to the local airport, reckon? I don't know.
Well, I would say no, because
because she mentioned it.
It's the beginning of, it's like the open seasoning for the golf season,
Mm-hmm.
and
and they have a golf course,
ski and golf there. So I would say they probably have those shuttles, period, especially that time of year, taking people that fly in to go there to golf and or ski.
right?
So, yeah. So there's still possibility. And if we did that, it would be like not $1,500. It'd be like $400 a person. Right, round trip. So,
as of now, I think she still has some openings, but it's filling up fast. But it's $650 per person. But that's all inclusive. It's 3 nights stay at the lodge. It's
breakfast and dinner.
It's 3 breakfasts. Breakfast on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Dinner on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You have to buy your own lunch, but there is a restaurant there in the lodge, so you never have to leave if you don't want to, which I'm all about.
I don't even know if there's anything around it.
I think she said there was places. I don't know.
For me, the way it seems like this place is out in the sticks like we are here. But probably a little more.
Jay's imagining it like Stephen King's movie, The Shining.
Yeah.
Like a big old hotel lodge out in the middle of nowhere.
Have you seen it? Have you been there?
Have I seen it? No, I've seen pictures of it.
Have you been there? Do you
No.
know that there's anything else around?
No.
It's in the mountain. I would assume it's in Iron Mountain, so there is a mountain peak there. So
oh my gosh, it's too funny.
Anywho,
but
there's still time for things to change, and if I don't have to drive half of those 12 hours, I'd be glad.
But worst case scenario, we're driving 12 and a half hours. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
We'll probably we'll probably have to do both. Leave the night before or the day before and like stop somewhere halfway in between, like in Indiana or something.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. I don't know.
Lord knows that once we get past Kentucky, Mom won't be driving because there's tolls.
I can't.
She can't deal.
I had a traumatic experience in a toll when I traveled for work and I was driving myself and I'd never been through a toll before. Whew. I was in tears, literally crying by the time I got through.
So from Indiana, pretty much from Kentucky up through Indiana and the rest of the way through Wisconsin and into Michigan and Illinois, I would be driving.
We have to drive
Which
through
is
how many
fine.
states? 4 to get there? 4?
Well, we leave here and then it's
Tennessee,
5 in between.
Indiana, Illinois,
Wisconsin,
and
then into Michigan.
Michigan. So that's 5.
Yeah, well, including
Including
Tennessee.
us.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. 5.
It's a long ways away, but it's going to be worth it, people.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you guys are interested in going, please go check out Artie's channel, The Vintage Stitcher. And she has videos up about it. And she has a link to the sign-ups. I think you only have to pay $165 for a deposit. Like,
You paid that, right?
yes, to secure your spot. Yes, I did. And then you have to mail in the rest by March 15th, I think. But anyway, don't take my word for any of that. Go to her channel and get the information from her. But we would love to meet some of you guys. It's going to be awesome.
And if you're already planning on going.
And relaxing. Yeah, and if
We'll
you're
be
already
there.
going, we'll be there. And also, too, another new designer is designing a, what do you call it?
An exclusive?
Yeah, an exclusive Biscornu pattern that is included with your fee also.
And there's like a class thing.
Yes, and Artie is going to teach everyone how to finish the Biscornu.
I'd love to know how.
She said after you do it, you're going to be like, oh man, I can't even believe how easy that was.
Probably. I just didn't want to wrap my head around it.
But we are super excited, and we're super excited that she's letting us bring our patterns.
With that being said, trunk show, we don't have paper patterns as of this moment, and nor will we right now would it be put out for paper patterns because we're not at that like capacity yet. But since it is a trunk show and there's supposed to be, I think she said she can have up to like 55. So for that, I told Mom there is a chance that I may or may not be getting a job, and I may or may not be going. We're planning on me going until things change in that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can't go,
she signed up and has a spot to go.
Yeah.
If worst case scenario, something happens and she doesn't get to go, my husband's going to drive me.
Okay.
But we're hoping that she gets to go.
We were just talking, and we're probably going to, either way, I still think we should, period, because it'd probably be easier, is for us to print out
Not for us to print them out, to get some patterns printed.
Either way, will you let me finish?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going to print out some patterns, and I have to look for some things like, sleeves and whatnot, and probably have to make some obvious changes, like the way our first picture is on our pattern. But we think we might do that. I don't know. We'll see. If I absolutely don't get to go for some reason, then to make her life easier and less stressful, she will take the patterns with her. And we will have like a week of us literally like folding patterns or just like putting them into sleeves and stuff like that. So that's all a hypothetical situation, but yeah, we'll see in the next couple of weeks probably.
And if you guys know any other, or if any other designers happen to be watching, I doubt you are, but if you know of any that would be willing to give us some knowledge on the paper printing process, I know some people have distributors and stuff like that, but I don't want to do that. And I know that even bigger people like Priscilla and Chelsea, I don't think they have publishers or distributors. I think they get theirs printed somewhere and then they do all their folding and packing and sending them out.
Well, that's
which is what I would do, but we don't even know where to go, and we don't know what's the benefit of having the paper patterns versus the PDF patterns. And
the whole purpose of you having the paper pattern is so you don't have to deal with sending a link. That was the whole purpose of ours.
No, I know that would be our, but I'm talking about
retreat.
But I'm talking about in the future, and
her brain never shuts off. We were just having this conversation before. This is like years down the road, at the very least, months. I mean, it was probably not even a year.
It's okay to ask for.
It is
for advice, though.
But her brain has been working nonstop. And I told her, I was like, you need to take a day off. A week. I was like, after Friday evening, 5 o'clock hits, I'm clocked out. And then on Monday, we can discuss whatever again, unless it's pertinent to the Etsy or something. But I was like, you need to check your brain out. Because you were driving me insane. Pretty much. She calls me nonstop on the weekends, knowing good and well that I'm trying to play games or whatever and spend time with my friends and my husband. And she's like, what about this? What about that? And I'm like, just...
I can't help it. That's when I remembered stuff.
And that's why I told you need to write stuff down. You need to jot it down so that we can talk about it at a later date. And check your brain out at least one day a week.
Oh, my brain's checked out.
No, it ain't checked out. It's way too checked in.
Anyway, if you know of a designer that would be willing to help us for future things.
Yes. One thing we probably should ask for help on is something that I'm not real great at, and that's we talked about our first pattern was going to be our logo, and we still want it to be, but if anybody's like a graphic designer or can figure out how the heck some of these people do it, like Stitching with the Housewives.
Right.
I can't. You have your... I need a pattern to show, so I'm not just talking about my... So the way they did theirs, how it has their Stitching with the Housewives, and then they can put the name across here.
The pattern name.
Pattern name and all that. That's basically what we want to do. And we want to have our cross-stitched Small Town Needleworks logo right here. And then we want to be able to edit this and like drop this picture of our pattern in here. If it's like a, what did I say? Like a template, or is this some kind of program, or did they pay somebody to do this? I know they're not the only designer like this, so if anybody can help us, because I can't figure it out. Not an easy way, at least.
Yeah.
If it's a template, that would be awesome. Or if there's somebody out there that knows about doing this and can help us, email us or something, please. Because I can't figure it out to save my life.
And in order for us to have
Well,
that,
we wouldn't have to have...
No, I'm saying in order for us to have our logo.
Oh, yeah, for us to have our logo, we want it to be not exactly like that. Of course, we don't want to copy theirs or anything like that, but we would like to have a sort of banner with our Small Town Needleworks logo and then the name of the pattern outside. And be able to put the picture right underneath it of the stitched piece.
Right.
But we have no idea. And I might be good with computers, but I can't figure it out. Unless it's some sort of expensive software that I don't have access to because I'm cheap. In which case, I guess we'll have to figure that out.
Surely it's not.
Surely not.
Surely. Anyway, also one other thing, thanks to Artie and Sara, we have grew our numbers on our YouTube family to right now it's 954. We are this close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So if you would like, share this with your friends if you think they would enjoy our videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, like the video. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, all the things. Small Town Needleworks everywhere.
Yep.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay. So last week we had the giveaway, or we started the giveaway for this Live, Love, Laugh, Live Simply, Love Truly. It's a mouthful. Laugh Freely. And we asked you to use the word simply.
You're having a hard time, ain't you?
No, I'm talking perfectly fine. See him back there. He's messing me up. Anyways, we drew, and the winner for this pattern is Pat Hansen.
Congratulations, Pat.
So please email us
at Small Town Needleworks.
I have it linked below, but I was trying to look at the date. Please email us by February 2nd or before 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, please. So that we can have time to,
Yeah.
And then this week we're doing another giveaway. And it is the You Are the Boss by Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet. And our friend Vicky, you said? Vicky was the one that sent us this for a giveaway, so thank you, Vicky. But we are giving this away. We didn't talk about the word.
Quilt.
Quilt?
Yeah.
Boss.
Okay, boss. Yeah. Okay, boss. She's bossed me a lot today.
I have not. I've only told you the truth and what you needed to hear. Whether you liked it or not. So, boss. Use the word boss. So that we, this is a quilty boss thing. It says boss on it. So
it says quilt on the pattern.
Yeah, but the name of the pattern is You Are the Boss. So why wouldn't we use one of those words?
I don't know.
Boss. Because I'm a boss ass. No, just kidding.
So if you're interested in that,
yes,
comment below with the word boss.
Before next week, Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Time. February 2nd.
Yeah. Is there anything else we didn't go over? Oh, yes. I wrote it down. We have a shout out for under 1,000 subscribers. This person was left in the comments for us to shout out. Her name is Erica from Stitchy. Don't know how to say this part. Reispeices.
Anything I Googled on how to pronounce it was Reese's Pieces. So
it may be a play on words. I don't know.
We will put it down below, though, so that you don't have to.
I watched the 3 videos and didn't see where she said the name, so I don't know how to say it. But it's Reispeices. Stitchy Reispeices. Reese Pieces. I hope we're not making fun of your name, Erica.
Yeah, if it's your name, please
just tell us how to say it.
Tell us how to say it so that we can't butcher it again, because we don't like to be that kind of person that butchers everybody's names every time. But
so y'all go check her Floss tube out.
I tried Googling how to pronounce it, and nothing came up but Reese's Pieces. So
yeah. So anyway, go give her a shout out. Let her know that Small Town Needleworks
and
sent you.
Her link will be below as well. I just got to take a picture of that.
Yeah.
So I remember.
Did we go over everything else?
I believe so.
All right.
Yep.
All right. If you're interested in our newest pattern, right here, I love you more today than I did yesterday.
I love you more.
I love you more. Love you more.
What's the name of the pattern?
Love you more.
Okay. Love you more.
I love you more today than I did yesterday is what it says, but the title is Love You More.
Did you send it to me?
Pretty sure I did.
I'll have to check.
You also have to take another picture.
Yes. Mom always takes crooked pictures.
I took 3 and they were all crooked. She
comes at them like this.
I really tried to get level.
Like why they're crooked.
I really tried to get that one level.
Center yourself with the piece.
I tried.
Take a picture straight.
It was hanging on the tree crooked. It's my excuse.
So you could have straightened it.
So if you're interested in that, go do that. Also, if you're interested in going to Artie's, the Vintage Stitchers Retreat in
May,
Pine Mountain Ski Lodge in Iron Mountain, Michigan, and see us and talk to us, we would love to see you guys there. So there's still time. Check her page for all the details.
Yes.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.